All right, y'all. People in the NBA got to stop trading for James Harden. Stop doing that. It's not gonna make it's not gonna be the indicator of you winning a championship. It's not gonna put you over the hump to win a chip. It's not gonna do that. I know it's the cool thing for everybody to do. It's the sexy thing to do to say you traded for James Harden on your team. It makes all the fans, it makes it seem like you're trying to win a championship. It makes them think, oh, we really, really trying as an organization. But no, you're absolutely not. Leave James Harden wherever he at. Seriously. Because he doesn't, look, they lost to the Brooklyn Nets last night by a score of 93 to 100. You feel me? And they had everybody playing. Everybody from Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden. And this is the second game James Harden is playing. Like the 76ers, they doing better without him. For real. James don't play with no passion, no energy, and no defense. He doesn't. He can't even be a deterrent to a defender from driving to the basket. He can't even do that. You can pick on him on offense. Any day of the week, you can go out and pick on him on offense. And I'm like, yo, he's a liability because he's not giving you 40 points no more. He's not giving you 50-point explosions anymore. He's not that same guy anymore, right? So what do you have him for? If you can't make up for your lack of defense and lack of energy on one end, what do we got you for? You're just lethargic all around as a player. You know what I mean? And then when his shot ain't falling and he ain't playing no defense, he ain't trying to crash the boards. He ain't trying to get no rebounds. He ain't trying to do none of that to make up for his lack of defense. Show some type of effort. He don't do that. He doesn't, man. And I'm looking at what the brother had last night. The brother had 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. Like, he had 8 rebounds, but like, bro, it was not trying to crash the boards offensively or nothing when you ain't playing defense well, right? But when I'm watching him on the floor, is no float to the Clippers offense at all. No flow to it because Ty Lue has forced James into the starting lineup. Forced him into the starting lineup. And then it's like they trying to take turns. Everybody score. Okay, you get a turn, your turn, your turn. Okay, you get 2 shots in a row. I get 2 shots in a row. Okay, now it's my turn to jack it up. It's no flow to the offense at all. You know what I mean? And what I'm noticing is Kawhi Leonard is going long periods of time without shooting a ball because everybody out there taking turns scoring. And this is what Kawhi, because y'all told me he was the Black Mamba reincarnated. Y'all told me he was the second coming of Jordan. Y'all told me he was the heir apparent. He was way better than LeBron. It was Kawhi time all this time ago. He was the dude. He was the real killer. He was the cyborg. He was all this and all of that, right? But if you don't call for the goddamn ball, Kawhi, call for the ball. Tell me, okay, enough is enough. Stop that bullshit. Give me the rock, okay? Because why is all these other dudes getting more shot attempts than you? You going long stretches without shooting. It make no sense. You feel me? It really don't. Every player shouldn't be getting the same amount of shots. It's just not how a basketball team is constructed. Some dudes better than other dudes. Some dudes like that, and some dudes are good, and other dudes like that, right? And if the dudes who like that need to be scoring more than the dudes who really good or just good, that's how it should be. All this trying to keep everybody happy, keep everybody all on board. You get your shots, I get my shot. That's not going to work. Because there's no flow to their offense at all. They just out there playing pickup basketball. You know what I mean? Paul George and Kawhi Leonard should be getting the most shot attempts on every night. Every night, unless one of them just not playing. Okay? Or one of them is not healthy and he just out there just to be out there, which he shouldn't be out there like that anyway, right? But come on, man. Kawhi out there being a spot-up shooter because there's too many ball-dominant dudes on the court. He out there spot-up shooting like he Kyle Korver or something. Like, bro, what did you out, bro? You're not Kyle Korver. You're not Peja Stojakovic. Okay, you're not what's some old shooters from the back in the day? Goddamn, you're not Kerry Kittles. Okay, you're not one of them, man. You are the option, the one. You supposed to be the one on the team. Go out there and call for the rock, but again, James Harden mixed up everything. Now you got to satisfy his ego. Talking about he the system. Like, what do you say? I am a system or something. I think he did say recently, right? Yeah, like he didn't. You trying to pacify his ego and all of that. Let him get these shots and all that. No, bro. We might have to bring you off the bench, big dog. We just might have to bring you off the bench. You be 6 man like you was in Oklahoma City to start your career. You know what I mean? And you did that in a great role and great fashion. But, excuse me, James ain't no dude that can go for 40 and 50 on any given night no more. And he's just a liability all around elsewhere. Especially, on defense for sure. And he plays like so lethargic. Stop trading for dude. Like, unless you just want to sell tickets and you want the fans to just come to the games all abroad. I can see if it was like Orlando Magic or somebody trying to sell tickets, or, a team that's really just trying to just find their way, find their footing, or they really bad in general, but they just, they trying to give the city some type of hope. Okay, trade for James then. But James ain't going to be the one to take them over the top. Now, again, it's early. 2 games in. We got time to see. But I feel like I've seen enough. I've seen them in the Brooklyn Nets. I've seen them with the 76ers. It just did not go well. It did not go how they thought it was going to go. And I could see that being like that. Like, no, bro. When he first got with Kyrie and KD, this is the greatest assembly of offensive talent we've ever seen, the biggest juggernaut we've ever seen. Still didn't win a goddamn thing. Now, I know guys were hurt, etc., and all of that, but him playing along KD, it didn't work. It didn't work out, man. Did they get, I'm trying to think, was James healthy that season? When they lost to Boston. Was that the damn first round they lost in too? Yeah, like, man, no. He's not a big difference maker in order. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, y'all. I'll be forgetting certain things at times, right? But yeah, he's just not enough of a difference maker for me as a GM to be like, I want to move all these pieces to get him. It's just not no more. And again, that's okay. But y'all got to let him know, like, listen, you got to let him be for real about where he's at in his career. And a lot of times I think coaches are trying to just appease everybody. But yeah, man, like, nah, bro. No play with no energy, no passion whatsoever. Just out there, just lollygagging, kicking it. James a dude, I feel like, he cool with getting the bag. He don't care nothing about winning no chip. He want to get the most money he can get and go out there, hit some pretty shots, you know what I mean, and hit a couple of little floaters here and there, and that be it. And I'm sorry, y'all, there's just not enough for a team that want to win a chip like the Clippers, dog. The Clippers need to win. They need to try to win, especially with all that, what they assembled over there, them draft picks they gave up to get Kawhi and all them dudes and all them people over there. They need to win. They need to have some type of result for the moves they made. And, we'll see. Maybe I could be wrong, but I feel like I know what's going to happen with James. I feel like it's going to be a repeat of things over and over again. James is never happy. He's never satisfied with nothing the GMs do. He always trying to figure out a way to get out of certain situations. And if this don't go the way he wanted to go, I wouldn't be surprised if by next year, he trying to get his way up out of there, force his way out of there, or in the middle of the season next year, trying to find himself somewhere like, I don't know, goddamn Toronto Raptors. Who knows? But hey, man, Machiavelli Mills TV, I'm out. Peace.